Hello, dear students. Congratulations, all of you, and welcome to class 7th. I, yours Abhishek sir, will teach you mathematics for this academic year. So, first of all, I would like to appreciate the hard work you all are doing in this tough phase of life we are passing through. So, I would like you all to be very patient, to be very loving and kind towards your younger ones in the family, take due care of your grandparents, and most important, please don't forget to thank your parents every day before you go to bed. Okay, so I shall begin with the first chapter of maths, and that is integers. To start with the chapter, let us first understand the different categories of numbers. You have already read about it. So first one is, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are all those numbers starting from 1 and ending at infinity. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. What are whole numbers? Whole numbers are the basic counting numbers which start from 0. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as we can see, whole numbers include all the natural numbers also. And the third one, as the chapter's name is, what are integers? So integers form a bigger collection of numbers which contain all the whole numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, along with all the negative numbers, that is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. So we can say integers are set of all the positive numbers and the negative numbers along with 0. Though 0 is neither positive nor negative, but it is still an integer. All the positive and the negative integers can be represented on a number line, where 0 is in the center. 0 is neither positive nor negative. All the positive integers are represented or placed on the right hand side of 0, whereas all the negative integers are placed on the left hand side of 0. One thing which is very important to be remembered on the number line, any number which comes to the right of the other is always bigger than that. For example, if we see 3 is coming on the right of 2, so 3 is bigger than 2. Similarly, minus 2 comes to the right of minus 3. That means minus 2 is bigger than minus 3. Integers rules. They are very important. Pay attention. In addition, the first one, A part. Integers with same signs are always added and carries the same sign in the result. I would like to add one more thing. While writing down a negative integer, we write a negative sign, minus sign. But for a positive integer, even if we don't use a positive sign, it is regarded as a positive integer. First example, 4 plus 6, both of them are positive integers, same signs, they will be added. Answer is 10 and it carries the same sign, positive. Similarly, second example, minus 5, minus 6, both of them are having the same signs. In addition, they will be added and the answer will be 5 plus 6, 11, and the answer will have the same sign, that is negative. So I am again revising it, the A part, integers with same signs, they are always added and the answer carries the same sign as that of the integers. B part, integers with different signs are always subtracted and the result carries the sign of the largest absolute value. Absolute value is basically the value of an integer irrespective of its sign. For example, if I ask you minus 8 and 7, you will say 7 is greater than minus 8. Obviously 7 is a positive integer and minus 8 is a negative integer. But if suppose I ask you the absolute value of both of them, what will be the absolute value of minus 8? It will be 8. And what about 7? It will remain as 7. So which one is bigger? 8 is bigger. So in the absolute value part, it is only the value which is taken, not the sign. Okay. Now the example, the two integers taken here are minus 9 and 5. What will happen to both of them? Both of them are different sign integers. We will subtract them. 9 minus 5 becomes 4. Now what about the answer? Answer will be having the sign which is the sign of the largest absolute value. So which of the two integers have the largest absolute value, -9 or 5? It is -9. And what is the answer? What is the sign of 9? It is minus. So the answer will also have minus. Similarly, second part, 15 and -7 are the two integers. Both of them are having different sign. Different sign integers are always subtracted. When they are subtracted, 15 minus 7 becomes 8. Now which of the two will have largest absolute value? That is 15. And what is the sign of 15? Positive. So answer will also have a positive sign. Similarly, the next one, subtraction. In subtraction, always remember one thing. Integers with same or different signs whenever they are subtracted. The first point to be remembered, it will always change the sign of the second integer. When we are given two integers, we are subtracting them, it will always change the sign of the second integer, and after that we will see whether we can apply rule number A or rule number B accordingly. Let us see an example. The two integers given here are -9 and 5. In between what is mentioned? A sign minus. Why? Because we are subtracting them. Now what did I say? In subtraction we always change the sign, but we change the sign of the second integer. So the second integer is mentioned as +5. Now it will become -5. See the second line of the example. -9 remains as -9. After changing the sign of +5, it becomes -5. Now what is it? Both the integers are having the same sign as per rule number A, and same sign integers are always added. So 9 plus 5 becomes 14. Along with, they will also carry the sign of the integer, and both the integers are having negative sign, so the answer is -14. One more example to practice. The two integers taken here are 15 and -7. In subtraction we change the sign of the second integer. The second integer is -7, now becomes +7. Now look at the second line below it. It becomes 15 plus 7. Again 15 plus 7, both of them are having same sign. Both of them are positive. They will be added, and when they are added it will carry the same sign. 15 plus 7 is equal to +22. One last more. -8 and -4. Now they have the same signs, but we have to subtract them. And in subtraction we change the sign of the second integer. -4 becomes +4. Now lastly, how can we write down? -8 plus 4. Now they are having different signs. Different sign integers are always subtracted. So 8 minus 4 will become 4. And which of them is having the largest absolute value? 8. What is the sign of 8? Minus. So the answer will also have minus sign, that is -4. Integers rules in multiplication and division are much simpler to understand. A. Integers with same signs, whenever they are multiplied or divided, the result always carries the positive sign. Always. For example, 4, 6, both of them are positive integers and they are multiplied. Answer remains 4 6 are 24 and it remains as positive. Similarly, 15 divided by 3, both of them are positive integers, so 15 divided by 3 is equal to simply 5. Third part, -7 minus 3, two negative integers are multiplied. They will multiply 7 3s are 21, but the answer will always carry the positive sign as per the rule. Similarly, -28 divided by -4, both of them are negative integers, same sign integers. When divided, answer will be positive. So 28 divided by 4 is 7, but the answer is positive. B is just the opposite of it. Integers with different signs, when multiplied or divided, the result always carries the negative sign. First point, 3. First example, 3 multiplied by -5. One is positive integer, the second one is a negative integer. Answer will be -15, -15. Similarly, -18 divided by 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Both of them, one is positive integer, the second one is negative. So the answer will be -6.